this is LaShonda Henry here, creator of the Unblock Your Blessings 90-Day Challenge, built to help you build your best business, life, and self. As always, I hope you are enjoying the challenge, and at some point you've sent me your Be Blessed vision board, you've commented, you sent me an email, so we're talking, we're having fun, because of course, this is not just about listening to me, but it's about the community, unblocking our blessings together, as well as not just listening, but implementation, because like I said, the key here is that you want to make things happen. You want to be able to turn those ideas and dreams into reality. So before I get started with the step for today, let's talk about the mantra. As always, Unblock Your Blessings mantra is as follows. Ideas are, what are they? Did you know it? Did you say it? I want you to know this mantra. I want it to become your own. Ideas are, did you get it? I'm pausing so you can say it with me. Ideas are exciting until they're not, right? They're exciting, and then you get frustrated, you lose focus, you're on to the next thing, and then they're not. Ideas are exciting until they're not. Dreams are wonderful until you wake up. You wake up, it's another day, you've got the kids, you've got the life, you've got the hubby, you've got the struggle, and you lose that focus. But dreams are beautiful because blessings are beautiful because they are real. So again, let me say that so that I can make sure that I say it clear and you're not confused about the mantra at all. Ideas are exciting until they're not. Dreams are wonderful until you wake up. But blessings are beautiful because they are real. So when you have that blessing, you can say, girl, this is my blessing because it's your victory. You've accomplished it. It's your testimony. It's something that you have done and gone through. The dream is not a dream. The idea is not a vision. It's real. So let's talk about today about your dreams and your visions of what you want as far as success. As always, we start with the choice, and then we go into a little bit of chat, and then end with our challenge. So today I want you to choose curves over lines. A long time ago, I shouldn't say too long ago, I want to say maybe a year ago, I was casually going through my Facebook fan page, and you always see all these interesting photos and videos and infographics, and I saw one that is always kind of mentally imprinted on my mind. Basically, it was a photo of what success is, what business is, what entrepreneurship is, right? And so it's this photo, and it starts at a line, but then there's squigglies, and then it goes up and it goes down and it goes around the corner, and it's very curvy. And so really the heart of that image, that one little image with a line and squigglies up and down and all over the place, is that success is not one straight line. Nor is it a one diagonal line where at the bottom, you ever looked at a chart with statistics for a business, right? And at the bottom, it's like it's nothing. And then the business grows and grows and grows. And then it's this diagonal line that just kind of shoots through the ceiling. That's not what success is, nor is it what really happens when you're building your own business. Kind of like when folks say that you and your business and your success, it really isn't an overnight success. It takes several years. Because through the process, you're going to go through curves, not a line. They're going to be down points, they're going to be highs, they're going to be lows, and everything in between. But remember that step that I said you have to choose to change your mindset and not your mission? This step goes hand in hand with that, because you've got to choose curves versus lines. I don't want you to fall into the trap of believing that you created your website online, so it's going to make money for you tomorrow. Because I always say startups don't pay up right away. I don't want you to believe that somebody gave you a turnkey business and you say, well, you start from nothing and then in 2 weeks to a month, you're skyrocketing, you're making 6 figures, you quit your job. Listen, the truth of the matter is that in success, there are lines, there are curves, there are hills, there are valleys, and everything in between. So let's chat. I've already told you a couple of stories about people that I know and value and really love I've shared stories about my own personal experiences so that you can really understand where these steps have come from, and how I believe I've been able to use them to make things happen and unblock my blessings, which is the stuff that I essentially want to teach to you. But today I just kind of want to talk about, generally speaking, some challenges, some curves, some throw balls. What do you call them? Curveballs that have been thrown my way. I've gone through periods where I've had slow sales, or, like a tax accountant, they know that come tax time, business is good, right? And then once there's a certain time that business is not good because people are like, I don't need a tax return to be filed. I don't need you. So the accountant has to be creative to figure out either how to, like a squirrel, bank up enough money during tax season to last them for the remainder of the year, or find out how to creatively provide other services to people throughout the year when the tax season is over. I had to do that for myself as well, as a web designer, as an entrepreneur, as a consultant. Not every day is a wonderful payday. I've had no sales. I've had slow sales. I had one particular instance where I had to take out a personal loan because I was like, look, even though the money not coming in from the business, the bills still got to get paid. So, I mean, you go through those moments in your life and in your business, but it doesn't mean that the business is broken, or that, you should stop or change gears, or, just give up. You've got to fight the fear, and you've got to turn, like I said, that action, you got to turn that anger into action, and essentially use that fire for fuel. And so I just want you to be conscious of the fact that when you are frustrated and you do want to give up, this is not a line process. It's not a straight line, nor it is a diagonal line. It's just not going to start from the top, bottom, and then rise to the top. You're going to have those curves in the middle. So today your challenge is to kind of create a visual representation of curves for yourself. Pick a point, take a blank piece of paper, right? Pen or pencil, whatever you want. Pick a point on that page to represent where you feel you were when you started your business. And that thing can mean different things for you. So let's say, for example, you may say you put your point in the middle because you felt like, well, in the beginning, I was a professional and I had experience at XYZ company, but then I wanted to branch out and do my own thing. So I really started in the middle because I had the skill set. I just wanted to start to do it on my own. Or you may say, well, I'm putting my dot at the bottom because I started with nothing and I didn't know nothing, and it was just really starting from scratch. Or you may put yourself in a position where you say, well, I'm going to put my dot at the top because maybe my startup was new in the beginning, but essentially I was so excited and full of energy and ambition and all that wonderful stuff. I put my dot at the top of the page. So just put your initial dot wherever you want, and you know why you put it there. Maybe you want to put some little notes and tidbits to just let you know why you put that dot there, but you know why you did. Then I want you to start to draw. Think about your life and draw. Maybe you say you launched your book. And when you launched your book, you got it in Barnes & Nobles, you got it in Amazon, you were a bestseller, and maybe your line goes up because that was a good time. Then you say, okay, well, that first 2-3 months were great, and then things started to slow down, so it goes down. Then you said, you know what, I went to a couple of expos and events and revitalized the book, and it goes up. Then you say, well, I went on a show and I got some experience and I got some visibility. I was on Fox, I was on CNN, I was on an interview somewhere doing something, so maybe it goes up a little bit more. And then I was like, look, let's be real. I need to make some real money, so I put it aside, and it was just straight because nothing was going wrong, but nothing was going right. So we're just going straight for a little bit. But I want you to just take that time to draw on that page what you believe your curves and your lines, your hills and your valleys have been. Not forever, but just some noteworthy things that kind of come out to you. And look at that. That's your journey. That's your testimony that you went through. All of those little hills and valleys, those are the tests. And just continue to go on that journey. I love the phrase, you got to know where you came from before you can get to where you're going, right? We all kind of take for granted that everything that we do is a part of our journey, and, oh yeah, I'm not this person yet, or I'm not big like such and such yet. But this is your life. So as far as I'm concerned, you are the superstar. You are the celebrity. You are the biggest person in that space, which means that you've got to write your life like you're writing your memoir, like you're looking back on it and saying, wow, look at all the things that I've accomplished. So that is your challenge for today, to kind of look back, but not only look back on it, acknowledge the fact that this is not going to be an overnight success. This is not going to happen in 2 days or 3 days or even in a couple of months. Granted, we're going to get as much as we can done in the 90 days and beyond, but the bigger picture for you, it's going to take time. So again, I want you to choose those curves over lines. Look at the visual of your success thus far. Think about what you want it to be in the future, and absolutely send me your photos, your videos. I want to know what you're doing so we can stay connected, and as a community, unblock those blessings together. I'll talk to you more. Take care.